This morning, former Supreme Court Judge George Kanyeihamba was supposed to deliver a keynote address at Makerere University at a public lecture held in his honor by Makerere University's Law Society. But the outspoken judge did not show up. He wrote to the organizers of the annual Justice Kanyeihamba public lecture, telling them that he was asked by police to stay away for his own safety.
Yesterday, two senior police officers came here and friendly. They even had a drink. So they said, we have got information that you are going to address students at the Makerere. You know the political situation is volatile. We like you. Many of our members actually even voted the SCJ and so forth. So I said, I'm not going to talk about SCJ, I'm going to talk about elections generally. So they said, for your sake, we would advise that you don't go there. The students could riot, and then you could also be damaged among them.
It is offending human rights, it is offending the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and the rule of law. We do not take it as an offense against Justice Kanyeihamba by restraining him from leaving his home to come and address us, because we are an academic institution. We learn from him, we have read about him from the cases.
NTV could not get a comment from police regarding the professor's statement. However, Justice Kanyeihamba has a reputation of speaking his mind. He was meant to address the students on a topic titled Making Electoral Democracy Work. He instead wrote his speech, which questioned the way the Electoral Commission in Uganda conducted the recent polls.
Chigundu has a lot to answer. You people, you should ask him, why did you deliver materials at Gaba at 5 o'clock when you had announced to the whole world that election will close at 4 o'clock?
Veteran journalist Andrew Mender was the guest speaker at the event. He related the behavior of the state to the history of the 1980 regime.
If you give any space to an opponent who has lost or been rigged, they are likely to mobilize resistance. And therefore, why Bestia can't move and Kanyeihamba can't move is precisely because of that history. Now you have somebody in power who understands the dynamics of power very well and is not willing to take any chances.
A constitutional lawyer, Daniel Ruweza, also addressed the audience on the need to separate security agencies from the state. Makerere University students also asked questions on the need to cultivate a free and fair electoral environment.
What are you doing as an individual around you to improve the situation around you, not in the country, around you, so that collectively we can then be able to change the culture of our nation?
This constitution is just a paper. When the problem with the government is there is no difference between the state, the government, and the party.
There are certain things that an individual cannot do except on permission of the state, or a community or an NGO cannot do, or actually will not do.
The annual Justice Kanyeihamba public lecture has been held at the university since 2009. The lecture is held in honor of the professor's contribution in various senior capacities in the country. Suhail Mugavi, NTV Weekend Edition.